more highlights from closing night of the 2023 spring meeting, including the Grade 1 Junos Request Stakes, next on the Remington Park Update. On Remington Park's closing night, the Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association conducted a silent auction to raise funds for Rein in Cancer, while jockeys riding in the Junos Request Stakes showed their support for the effort by wearing pink silks. The Grade 1 Junos Request saw a competitive group of older fillies and mares go 400 yards. The two-horse was Fabulous Rachel, winner of the Gillespie County Fair Derby last summer. At Remington, she ran 5th in the Easy Day and 2nd in the Decada Stakes. Fabulous Rachel partnered with jockey Juan Polito in the Junos Request. Number 4, Sassolitical, came into the race with 2 recent RP Stakes victories to her credit, the Grade 2 Decada in late March, and a month later, the Grade 3 Easy Day. Jockey Jorge Torres had the call from trainer Clint Crawford in those 2 events, as well as the Grade 1 Junos Request. Trainer Stacy Charette Hill sent out last year's Altoona Derby winner, Just Give Me a Reason. While winning that race, she was part of a phenomenal day for Charette Hill, whose horses ran 1-2 in 3 major stakes at Prairie Meadows. At Remington, she ran 2nd in the Easy Day. In the June 3rd Junos Request, Just Give Me a Reason would break from the 10-hole with regular rider Christian Escada in the irons. The public's choice in the Junos Request was number 8, Hop's First Lady, who was defending her crown here, having won the 2022 edition of the race. Edwin Escobedo, the jockey on number 8, Hop's First Lady, in the Grade 1 $119,000 Junos Request Stakes.
They're off. Good start for Sassolitical. Great start at the rail for Dream to Fill, who jumps out front. A Dream to Fill on the lead now. Fabulous Rachel moves up to 2nd. Sassolitical needs more. Not getting it right now. From the outside, Just Give Me a Reason, starting to pour it on. Here comes Fabulous Rachel and A Dream to Fill. They're nose to nose in the final 100 yards. Fabulous Rachel scores.
By a neck, Fabulous Rachel takes it over the long shot, A Dream to Fill, in the Junos Request. Hop's First Lady ran 3rd. Just Give Me a Reason was 4th. Juan Polito, the winning jockey on the 4-year-old filly, who's trained by Waylon Melton. Owned by Darling Farms, Fabulous Rachel was bred in Oklahoma by Juan Medina. She's by one Fabulous Eagle out of the Teller Cartel mare, Teller Baja, who won the Remington Park Futurity in 2016. Fabulous Rachel's final time in the Junos Request, 19.35 seconds, a 103 speed index. Remington Park Update is sponsored by Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association, official representative of Paint, Appaloosa, and Quarter Horse Racing in the Sooner State. RP's closing night of the spring meeting also included the sport's richest Paint and Appaloosa race, the Grade 1 Speed Horse Graham Paint and App Futurity at 350 yards, with more than $257,000 in purse money. Our Cowgirl brought a perfect record into the race, 3 wins from 3 starts. The Appaloosa filly won the Victoria Ennis Memorial in late April. Reigning AQHA champion jockey James Flores had the call on number 2, Our Cowgirl. Breaking from the 5-hole with Brian Candenoza was Triple L Express, who prevailed in the April 29th American Paint Classic Futurity. The colt is trained by the meet's leading conditioner, D. Keener. The post-time favorite was the 8-horse, Whiskey and Rain, winner of the Oklahoma Paint and App Futurity on March 25th. Jockey Francisco Calderon had the call in the Speed Horse Graham Paint and Appaloosa Futurity.
They're off. Great start for Wired Redhead. Our Cowgirl right there as well. Coming on Triple L Express and now kicking in toward the outside. Whiskey and Rain. Triple L Express in the middle. Puts a nose on the lead. Here comes Our Cowgirl to the inside. Whiskey and Rain. Triple L Express. Wired Redhead. Our Cowgirl, the Lone Appaloosa, gets it done in the Speed Horse Grand Futurity.
Keeping her perfect record intact, Our Cowgirl and jockey James Flores take the prestigious Speed Horse Grand Futurity. Running second was Whiskey and Rain, followed by Triple L Express. Dee Keener trains Our Cowgirl for breeder and owner Jeff Adams. She's an Oklahoma-bred daughter of Flying Cowboy 123 and Paint This Kitty by PYC Paint Your Wagon. She's won all 4 of her outings while earning more than $128,000. Our Cowgirl stopped the timer at 17.451 seconds, a 95 speed index in the Speed Horse Grand Paint in Appaloosa Futurity.
Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association encourages the breeding and ownership of Oklahoma-bred horses, promotes and protects racing opportunities in the state, and represents our members' interest at the state capitol. Learn more at oqhra.com.
The $100,000 Heritage Place Juvenile was for 2-year-olds who turned in the 11th through 20th fastest times in the Heritage Place Futurity Trials. The public's choice was number 1, One Valiant Love, who had a spring in his step and Calderon in the saddle.
They're off in the Heritage Place Juvenile. Some congestion to the middle of the gate. JT True Grit comes away from that well enough. One Valiant Love at the rail, battling for the lead as well. Coming on outside, Deck Stack, Doc's Dusty Dash, and Paint This Rose. Running up the rail, though, here's One Valiant Love clear, and One Valiant Love has opened up easily to win the Heritage Place Juvenile by almost 2.
It was all One Valiant Love and jockey Francisco Calderon in the Juvenile. The Monte Rosa trainee takes it for owner Dunn Ranch. The winner is by One Valiant Hero out of the One Famous Eagle mare, Echoes of Love, bred in Oklahoma by Valeriano Racing Stables. Deck Stack was second. Doc's Dusty Dash was third. 17.335 seconds, the final time for One Valiant Love, a 99 SI. And that's a wrap for this installment of the Remington Park Update. Thanks for showing up. We're sure glad you did. I'm Keith Stallboris for the Raceview Network.